Welcome to another episode, a live episode of the Good Guys Podcast. My name is Brandon Dixon. I am a happily married man and a humble father of four. And as always, I am joined by none other than the Honorable, the Reverend Slim Rev, aka Joshua Azzy.
What's good, BD? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. We got a new vibe going. We got the live episode of the Good Guys Podcast, so we're gonna see how this goes.
I'm excited, BD. You excited, bro?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It's kind of late. It's kind of late for you, boy. You know, I go to bed early, man. But
it was my fault, man. It was actually the pastor's fault, man. He went long today. You can't stop God.
Well, you were in the house of the Lord, so if there's any legitimate excuse, that's gonna be it. I'm not mad at that. All right. Other than that, you good, man? You hanging in there?
Man, I'm ready to go. I know it's late, BD, but
I heard the virus is spiking over there in North Carolina, man.
Hey, man, 1,000 may fall at my left, 10,000 in my right hand, but it won't come near me, BD.
Okay.
I don't care. Listen, man, they inflating numbers like Kobe. Happy about this. That's what they're doing, bro.
All right.
That's all that's going. They probably inflating numbers and they ain't really done.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got a great episode for you guys here today. We appreciate all of you who have joined us live. All right. So definitely leave your comments. And then towards, I think, the last segment, we're going to do an interactive. We're going to do a top five. So hang around, stick around for that, so you can drop your top fives. And we'll get to that here soon. All right. If you are watching not live, because it's going to drop on YouTube tomorrow, and you have not already subscribed to the Good Guys Podcast, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're watching right now and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Okay.
What are you waiting on?
What are you waiting on? You're here. You're watching us live. You're already invested. You're already committed.
That's true.
Hit the subscribe button. All right. And hit the bell so that you get post notifications, so that you know when we go live for the Good Guys Podcast. We might be doing this going forward. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. Hit the bell so that you get post notifications. Hop in the comments. Okay. Interact with us. And we would love to interact back and go back and forth with you guys. Okay. Before we get started, J.E., I know you got some stuff going on your channel. You got any videos popping right now?
Man, just nothing but lives all week, man. I ain't really get a chance to upload, but we got always got stuff on the channel. And if we don't got nothing new, we got 1,800 something videos. So, take your pick.
Absolutely. Go over to Josh's channel, check out his content. I know on the Blue Peas Crew, my channel for my family, I've got a vlog coming out Friday. So check that one out. I had to take care of the kids without my wife. She was getting her hair done. So check out that vlog. It's going to be really good. It'll be dropping Friday. So check that out. And if you aren't subscribed to the Blue Peas Crew, hop over. I think it's on our related channels or something like that. Or just type in the Blue Peas Crew on YouTube and hit that subscribe button. Okay.
All right.
All right. I think we've got our notes and bulletin board material out of the way. What do they call that in the old school church? I forget what they call it.
Announcements.
Yeah, they have a name for it. Anyway. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into the podcast. And we're going to start as we usually do with the weekly airing of grievances. All right. And I've got one this week. It's relevant. It's relevant. It's appropriate. And it needs to be discussed.
Okay.
All right. So this past weekend, it was Father's Day. It was Father's Day. And in Father's Day, it's a wonderful holiday, okay? It's a time that we celebrate, fathers, and the contributions that they make to their families. And it's awesome. But I do have a slight complaint. I do have a slight gripe. because my issue is this. So you have Mother's Day, right? And on Mother's Day, you know, everybody's getting gifts for mom. You know, everybody's writing songs about mom. Everybody's getting flowers and candy and just anything that mom wants, mom gets on Mother's Day, right? And that's great. Nothing wrong with that. Mothers are amazing. Okay. Mothers are the backbone of the family. They hold everybody together. Mothers are amazing. But my problem lies here, JE. What about the fathers? When it comes to Father's Day, it seems like there's a different narrative when it comes to the gifts that we receive. It's like a running joke. That fathers always get bad gifts. Like, you know, you get the ugly ties or you get your dad some socks and, you know, and it's just like, it's consistent, you know, we don't get good gifts. And here's really my complaint because, you know, like I said, Father's Day was this past weekend. And what I feel like happens a lot of times, JE, is I feel like our wives, I feel like they get us what they want and they pass it off as a Father's Day gift.
Wow.
Let me tell you what happened this past weekend. My Father's Day gift was an all expense paid by me, by the way, to Austin.
What?
All right.
Austin,
Texas. Look, it's a wonderful city. It's the capital of Texas. Very nice city. We had a good time, JE. I'm not going to lie. We had a good time. I vlogged it. That vlog will be coming out next week. Make sure you check that out. We had a great time.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, JE. I didn't ask to go to Austin.
Wow.
Not once did I ask to go to Austin. As a matter of fact, JE, I remember my wife asking me about a month ago, hey, don't you think we should take a trip to Austin as soon as these restrictions, you know, let up? I'd love to get out of the house and go to Austin.
Wow.
And that became my Father's Day gift. And I don't want to, you know, my wife doesn't really watch the podcast, so I'm not too worried about this. She probably won't see it. But I appreciate you, babe. I appreciate what you did. We had a wonderful trip, had spent time with the kids. It was amazing. Okay? It was. But it wasn't what I asked for. Nobody asked what I wanted.
They never do.
And they never do. That's the thing. You could just ask. But here's the thing. I think they know that if they asked what we really want, they probably wouldn't be satisfied with the answer.
No.
Because it's not going to be, we don't really want normal things. If you asked me what I really want on Father's Day, JE.
What's that, BD?
What I really would like on Father's Day. I believe it was the psalmist, a Playboy Cardi, that said, "Leave me alone."
That's a good gift.
That would be a good gift. Now I can't speak on the verses of that song that followed because my wife is a saint and she is very intelligent. All right. But that one particular passage, JE, resonates with me on a spiritual level. Leave me alone. It's not all the time. I love my family. I love my wife. I love my kids. But for one day, on Father's Day, one humble request, JE. Maybe just leave me alone for a day. Maybe let me sit in front of the television with my favorite food and my beverage of choice. Non-alcoholic, of course. Let me watch the shows that I want to watch. Can I not watch PJ Masks? Can I not watch The Adventure Time? I don't want to watch these shows. You don't know these shows, JE. You'll know them in a couple of years.
Gotcha. Can
I watch the ESPN? Can I find out what's going on in the sports world? It's not much, but can I watch it?
Yeah.
Can I do the things that I never get to do? I don't get to watch TV. We have 3 TVs in the house. I don't get to watch any of them. All right. I don't get to go hoop. It's a pandemic. Can't do it.
Oh, this is a woman's pandemic right here, BD.
You know what I mean? So just for one day, hey, here's what I want you to do on Father's Day, because you give everything, you provide, you make sure that we have a comfortable, stable environment here at home. You take care of everything that needs to be taken care of. Just one day of the year on Father's Day, just do whatever you want to do the whole day. I'm not going to bother you to pick up your basketball shorts from the middle of the living room. I'm not going to bother you to help me put the kids to bed. I'm not going to bother you for that oil change that's been needing to be done for the past 2 months. Nothing. Leave me alone for one day is all I ask. And I don't think that's much to ask. And again, I can't stress enough, JE, I love my family. I do. But I think sometimes as men, we just need that. I take it back to, we were watching Married at First Sight, and there's a couple on there. They've been peachy keen the whole time. Like they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. But they had one issue towards the end, because he has a job where he travels for work, and he told her this. But she kept bringing it up. She's like, oh, you're not going to be here. Oh, you're going to be gone, 4 or 5 days out of the month, or whatever the case was. And towards the end, he just got tired of it. And he was like, look, I'm tired of hearing about it. And quite frankly, like, that's going to be an issue, because she has a twin. So she's always used to like them being together all the time. And he's like, hey, man, that's going to get old. Like, you know what I mean? Like we just met, so I'm vibing with it. Like, I'm cool with it, and I really like you. But over the course of marriage, that's going to get old. I don't want to go to bed at the same time. I don't want us to have to do every single thing together. So that's all I'm saying, JE. I just found it interesting that my Father's Day gift wasn't what I asked for. And in fact, it was something that she made known that she wanted to do about a month ago. But, I appreciate it. I'll take what I can get. But JE, let me know, man. Am I wrong here?
Well, at least you got something for Father's Day. I didn't get nothing for Father Figures Day. I don't understand.
Father Figures Day.
Yeah, I was expecting many gifts for Father Figures Day. I'm a father to a lot of people, and I received nothing. And I understood, because there should be a day called Father Figures Day. Father's Day is those who birth children. Father figures are those who raise children and not theirs. That's where I'm at in life. I didn't get no phone calls, no texts, no cards, no cake, no pie, no nothing. I just sat there and went to church. Everyone shook my hand as if I was a father. Happy Father. I said, no. Don't tell me Happy Father's Day if you don't want to put one of those good church handshakes, you know what I'm saying? With a good 20 in there, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a good 50, maybe $100 bill, man. Father Figures Day is probably, father figures are probably is a tougher job than fathers. No, it's not. You're right. Never mind. Nope. Take that back. But I don't understand it, BD. Unfortunately, man, you're right. The gifts that we want as men is silence. just us to ourselves. And I think what was unfortunate with women, I don't think they comprehend that is not indicative of them. Us being alone doesn't mean we don't want them. Do you not know how many support systems and stuff for women? What do we men have right now during this quarantine? We can't get buckets. We can't go to the gym. We have no outlets. And hopefully, and on Father's Day, when I'm a father, that I'm just gonna leave, but not leave and abandon them. I'm gonna come back, but I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna leave a note and says, hey, it is Father's Day.
I'm out.
I'll be back. And only thing I'll be cheating on is with food. You don't have to worry about that from me. I'm going to a restaurant of choice. I don't have to worry about you saying, don't get that, babe.
No condemnation.
Bruh, why do they have so many double standards, bruh? Oh, if I got a cookie in front of me, oh, that's enough, babe. But you got 2 handfuls of Oreos? There's double standards, bro. Let us come and give them a gift of peace and silence and tranquility. Babe, all I want to give you for Mother's Day is just time to yourself. I have no gifts. The gift that I want to give you is you being alone.
I don't think they want that gift.
They don't want that. But I think most of the time they think that if the things that we want is absent of them. It's like, no, no, no. Um, as men, we don't really have that many outlets. As men, we don't really have good gifts. I didn't even hear a peep about Father's Day. Bruh, I bet your restaurant, only thing I saw that was packed driving on the road on Father's Day, the only restaurant that I saw that was packed was Texas Roadhouse. That's the only place.
Father's paradise.
It is
When I go to
Father's
Texas
paradise.
Roadhouse, I don't want to hear any. Don't tell me how many rolls I've had.
Mm-mm.
Don't tell me you think I've had enough rolls. I'll tell you when I've had enough rolls
Yes.
from Texas
And-
Roadhouse.
Yes, and my tone is like that for a reason, because for many days, many nights, I had to not eat because I didn't want to hear you. And now on this day, on Fathers and Father Figures Day,
Mhm.
I'm going to eat 20 rolls, and I do not care.
Easy.
With the butt, easy.
Light work.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. You know what? I missed. I should have treated myself for Father Figures Day. Maybe I was expecting too much from others. But now, next Father's Day, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to create a budget.
Mm.
Because, man, I'm going to my restaurant. Like, I got a separate place for what I'm going to eat my meal. That's separate from where I'm going to get my dessert. See, one thing about men, we customize our meals. If you let us, we'll go from place to place to place.
Oh, there's nothing better than a customized meal.
We can't do that with y'all because y'all want ambiance. No,
Right.
where are we? No, my carrot cake is 20 miles this way.
Right.
The chicken of choice is over here.
Right.
Now, I'm going to go get, today I almost customized my meal today.
Mm. What'd you have?
I didn't have it. My wife stopped me. I was about to go and enjoy something amazing, bro.
What was you going to do, J.E.?
Bruh, what I said I was going to do is going to be different than what I was actually, because you could never tell them what you're going to do.
Some things you just gotta keep in your soul.
Some things you just gotta keep to yourself. This is what God spoke for me. This is what the Lord spoke to me. He told me not to say it to anyone else. He told me to keep it to myself.
Oh,
Bruh, I was going to go and do what we talked about with the Chick-fil-A sandwich, with just the chicken, with the Waffle House waffles.
You can't tell the wife that.
No, you can't tell me. They're gonna be like, "Oh, you going to two different places?"
No.
Unfortunately, there's no good fried chicken place by that. Oh, no, I don't trust this Bojangles out here. I'm not in the hood.
Okay.
No, yeah, that's why I knew, because you know what made me so mad, and this might be my Aaron of grievance. This happened maybe a few weeks ago. I was in a Bojangles in a nice area.
Mm-hmm.
No. I was in Harris Teeter behind these two kids, these two teenagers. I was in the line about to check my groceries out. They had the nerve to critique Bojangles. Bojangles is too greasy. I said, bro, you're white.
Wait a
What are
minute.
you talking about? Too greasy?
You don't get to talk about Bojangles.
No,
if the Bojangles on the wealthy side of town isn't good and we choose to critique it, then we have the right to do that.
That's our right. We don't critique our restaurants.
But you don't
know.
have that right.
You don't have that right. Let me take you to the hood, and you will be halfway in a coma. If you can't stand a suburban greasy chicken, you definitely can't take the grease in the hood. Over there talking about, and they're talking about they're gonna get a Supreme next time. Supremes? Who gets Supremes over 6?
You don't go to Bojangles to get Supremes.
Anyway, fellas, man, treat yourself for Father's Day. Don't expect to be treated. If you're a father figure out there, trust me, you're not going to get anything. You've done more than their own dads. Their dads got a phone call, but you don't get no phone call. You know what I'm saying? That's why next Father's Day, if I don't have a child by then, I am on my own mission, customizing my meal, and I'm treating myself for Father's Day.
For the father that you will be. And
For the father that I am, and a father that I will be. Because I'm fathering some of these sons. I got sons out here I'm fathering. They don't even know what I'm fathering. They be on my page. I'm fathering them.
That's good.
But at the same time, bro, fathers are not getting what good fathers. Now, some of y'all other fathers only deserve a call at 10 p.m. Father's Day.
This is true. This is true.
We're talking about those good fathers. They're tired of socks, man. They're tired. They're tired of what you want them to be. I got you a waist trainer, Dad. Dad, I got you a elliptical. Dad, I got you this vegan. What? On Father's Day, get me the most greasiest, the most cheesiest, the most succulent, a whole cake. Don't come with no slice, bruh. Because Father's Day is 3 days, bruh. I want a 3-day cake. I don't want no Father's Day slice. Happy Father's Day. No, give me a whole cake and I don't want to hear from you for 4 days. I'm eating this cake consecutively for 4 days, and I don't want to hear no lip.
Now, that much I'll give my family. They did get me my red velvet cake that I enjoy.
Time out. How dare you?
Okay.
No, BD. No. You got red velvet cake, and you call yourself him. No man on any day of celebration should have red velvet cake. You should have had key lime pie. You basically had key lime pie. But no, what happened to our loyalty to yellow cake and chocolate icing? What happened, BD?
Everybody can't do yellow cake with chocolate icing, JE. My wife can make it. I can make it. My mama can make it.
You're right.
But I there's not a bakery out here that I know of that does yellow cake with chocolate icing.
I got you.
So red velvet is normally the closest best
You
thing.
couldn't go to a bakery place and ask them, hey, man, can you not make a yellow cake with chocolate icing? 3 layers? One for the Father, Son, Holy Ghost?
I don't know, JE. I wasn't willing to do that much work. All right. I went to the place that I know. They make really good cakes. They made me a red velvet cake with the cream cheese frosting, and it was delicious. And it was a big cake, and it was all, well, okay. So here's where they messed up. They gave it to, she gave it to the kids though. I mean, I've been eating.
That's one.
Yeah.
She gave it to, see, that's when I have a problem.
Yeah.
Kids do not eat anything on Father's Day.
They don't eat. You don't get that eat.
You're fasting in reverence for your father. Okay? I may give you some chicken nuggets. I may give you a morsel of a thing. I'm just joking. But you're not eating my cake. And I'm standing strong on that right there. I'm standing strong on that, BD. Because kids waste, bruh. Kids don't respect what we respect.
Because, I'm not getting no normal, just, Walmart cake. Like, this place has been vetted by me. This place has the best cakes in the area. This is a delicious, delectable, moist cake. And they don't appreciate that.
They don't appreciate that. They're going to put their hands in it, and you done touched it, but don't eat all of it. Bruh,
right.
See, that's what messes me up, bro. No, you're not getting nothing from me. Nothing. You got life from me. You're getting a roof from me. You're getting love, but you're not going to touch my cake.
It's not right, man.
It's not right. And I'm like, how do you know the plans that I have for that slice? And you just wasting my plans? Many are the plans that I have for that cake.
For I know I have the plans for this slice.
Ooh, for I know I have the plans. Fearfully, wonderfully made. I vetted the place, so I know it's fearfully and wonderfully made for me. That's my face on it. That's my name on it.
Speak on it.
And that's what else bothers me, man. That's why for many days I'm gonna eat alone when I have family, when I have kids. I dare you to touch my favorite, and I'm getting better, BD.
Okay.
I'm getting better in sharing. I'm getting better. I shared fries with my wife the other day. And of course, she went to the one that I was going to save. I've learned that when I'm going to share anything with my wife, I'm going to eat the best fries first. Typically, you're supposed to eat the best fries last. I start grabbing the best fries because I already know they're gone. Wow. No respect. You're supposed to get mid-sized to small-sized fries. Anything that looks nice and juicy fries, good crunchy looking fries, the big fries, that's for the man. Wow. All mid-size, small-size fries, that's for you. But all the good looking fries, leave those alone. Oh, look at that one. I'm like, oh, that was the one. Fathers need to be treated better, man. Father figures should be treated better. And Absolutely. One thing I'm not sharing is my cake. And that's one. If my kids want to see a side of me they don't want to see, ask me about my cake.
Mm.
BD, but still you chose red velvet? You a velvet man, huh?
We're not gonna get into this because you're the only person in the world that doesn't like red velvet cake.
I like red velvet cake, but it's like number 4 or 5 on the list.
Okay. Do you want me to give you a list of the cakes they had at this place? Because
What about carrot cake? Carrot cake is better than red velvet cake.
No.
A good carrot cake?
No. All right. We're not going to get into this. We're going to get into the main part of the podcast. All right. Today we are talking about how to pursue a woman. Last week we talked about why, as a woman, you should never pursue a man. So this week we're going to talk to the fellas. We're going to talk about how you pursue a woman. What does that look like? All right. Do you roll up on them like Master P in 9-6 and say, "Can I get the hookup?" Or you could try that, or you can try the good guys approach. We're going to talk about the good guys approach today.
Yeah.
We're not going to go Master P.
No.
All right. So the first step, as a good guy, as a man of God, of course, you want to consult with God. All right. Just because you see somebody who's attractive, another female who's attractive, it doesn't mean that you automatically go over there and you begin pursuing her. It's something that you want to take seriously. Well, we're talking to good guys, right? So we're talking about guys who are trying to be intentional, about everything.
What?
Intentionable? I don't know. Yeah.
Wow.
But we're talking to guys who are trying to be intentional about everything that they do, right? So as good guys, we're not wasting anyone's time.
That's right.
So you want to make sure that you're pursuing God and talking to God and consulting with God before you pursue someone that you think you might be interested in. And that's just the smartest thing to do. A lot of times you'll talk to God about the situation and he'll kind of let you know, you'll have that peace in your spirit that will tell you to go move forward, or you kind of get that, hey, no, hold off on that one. And, or maybe give it some time, and over time he'll reveal some things that cause you to, change course. But it's just important to definitely consult God before you begin pursuing a woman, because you don't want to waste her time. You don't want to waste your time. And a lot of times, like I said, God can catch those things before you even get too deep into it, before feelings get involved and, you waste money on dates and, she gets her emotions into it. You want to prevent that as much as possible. So the first step, consult with God.
Yeah, fellas, it's very important to get permission, man, from the boss, from the one that knows everything, the one that knows the perfect timing, the person that knows the perfect person. Unfortunately, a lot of guys, they pursue off of impulse and not from leadership of the Holy Spirit. You save more being led than leading yourself. Unfortunately, many men desire to lead without being led. In order to be a good leader, you have to be a good follower. And following comes from fellowship. And if you want fruitful relationships, if you want fruitful children, fruitful marriage, fruitful everything, it boils down to fellowship. And fellowship has to be a prerequisite. God is not going to let you pursue a woman without any type of intentionality in regards to intimacy in a relationship with him. He's going to say, yo, we haven't even talked. How are you going to walk the walk if we don't talk? And guys have to understand that we always got to have the right perspective about the woman that we pursue. Because if we know for a fact that this is the person that God has for us, then we know that our purposes will align. When you know the person of God, you know your personality. When you know your personality, your perspectives change. When your perspectives change, then you're able to really see the world the way it's supposed to be seen. And then you'll know your purpose, and then you'll be able to recognize your person. You're not going to be able to recognize your person if you don't even know your person. purpose. And if you don't know the person of God, you won't have no clear sight. And a lot of guys, they're pursuing women and they're pursuing them without any type of reverence of God. Your level of reverence will determine your level of reach. The Bible says it is the fear of God that is the beginning of all wisdom. If you want to begin a relationship wisely and walk wisely with her and lead her into all truth, like the Holy Spirit leads you into all truth, you got to fear God. Fear God means reverence. You got to revere him, because if you revere him, you will respect her. If you reverence him, you will walk delicately and diligently with her, and you won't compromise because you love God more than her. And when you get permission from him, that's clearance. I'm so glad that God has given me confirmation of who my wife is, or who my wife is at the moment, because many times we get so caught up on just we'll see. We'll just see if this works. No, you got to be clear about if this is it, because you'll save time. You when you get in arguments, what's going to happen if you're not sure? You're going to be like, I got an exit plan, exit strategy. I'm out. I'm done. But if you clear about God, you know this is your helpmate. You know for a fact, hey man, this is the one God has hand selected for me. And I got permission from God to pursue her. And I guarantee it. Anytime you do anything in obedience to God, you will suffer no loss. You won't get turned down. You won't miss your shot. When you shoot your shot, that thing is in green light 2K. You know what I'm saying? You good. But if you out there pursuing her, you may end up picking up the wrong one, picking up the wrong person. Unnecessary issues, unnecessary baggage, because a lot of people had a lot of cleanup due to them not listening up. And fellas, you got to get permission, man. Say, God, is this the one? Before you even think about, before you even allude to any interest of her, you got to say, God, is she it? You got to, the Bible says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not to your own understandings. In all your ways, acknowledge him. He'll make your path straight. It starts with trusting God. You got to be so in tune with God, fellas, that you're able to tell a good thing no. You cute. You just not the one. You know, I don't feel permission from God to pursue. I don't. And you got to have a certain level of trust in God to say, God, I'm not going to rush anything because I trust you.
Yeah. And I think one of the main reasons why it's so important to consult with God and to seek God before you even pursue is because as men, it's so easy for us to get into our flesh.
That's right.
You know, like I think for women, even, you know, they're oftentimes looking at more than the physical. They're looking at, you know, they're looking at other things that are more liable to tell you if somebody is a suitable partner for them. But as men, a lot of times we are just looking at the physical. Yeah. Like, you know, like somebody can walk past and you're just like, oh, shoot, I need to talk to her. You ain't even thought about, like, does she have a relationship with God? Does she have, you know, emotional baggage? Does she have a purpose that remotely lines up with mine? So, you know, it's really easy to just get excited and see the physical aspects that attract you and go after that. And then you find yourself in a situation that you don't need to be in. Mm-hmm. And you're compromised, and your relationship with God is compromised, and your purpose is compromised because you went after what your flesh told you to go after without stepping back, taking some time, praying about the situation. And that's what consulting with God does. It allows you to step back. All right. Let that excitement pass.
Yeah.
Pray and take that out of the equation, and then see what God says about this potential person. And if you still have a peace, you still have oh man, like I feel like it might be something there. God gives you that peace in your spirit, then you pursue. But until then, yeah, don't just go pursuing somebody just because you think they look good, because it's a lot more than that.
Man, it's a lot more
than that.
And there's a difference between a counterfeit and a counterpart, man. You've heard this on many of my other videos. I talked about how a counterfeit is a force fit. And many guys, they go off the flesh, or they want to force fit it because they want to get up in there. They want to get married. They want to do these different things. They're trying to force fit. We got to make this work because I'm burning with lust. Let's go ahead and do what we got to do. A counterpart is someone that is a part of your life. It's a thing or a person that's a part of your life that God has pieced for you. right? And so when you understand that, you'll take as much time as you want, because you're going to be responsible of leading her. And you want to make sure you in God's perfect will, man. Listen, there's safety in his will. It don't matter how many arguments, it don't matter what you go through. If you know you in the will of God, things will work out, because you with the one that's prepped and ready for you, and you're prepped and ready for her. And it's okay, guys, to vent to God. God, she bad, yo. God, man, she beautiful, man. Vent to God. Don't allow those emotions to be a rocket fuel that sends you right to her. No, you got to say, no. She cute, but I got to make sure she from God, man, because trust me, there's some guys out there right now that pursued off of beauty. Oh, what the psalmist Kanye West say? Pretty people, some of the pretty people do the ugliest things. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what's wrong with a woman who's consumed in her beauty? She's been given everything. She's been given everything. She has a skewed view of life. She thinks that she can get anything just by off her looks. She has nothing to offer, just her shell. You see what I'm saying? And she's going to be the one that puts you through hell. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to go ahead and bail. See what I'm saying?
Bars.
See what I'm saying? Listen, I'll give it to you off the top. Okay, it's better to be single than to be sorry, man. So you got to say, God, is she it? Because there's a lot of women right now in the church, no matter where they are. The only thing they have to offer is an external shell. They have nothing in their offering plate. They have nothing to offer you, right, except for good looks. You know how old that gets. You looking at her, she cute. And then what happens when you marry and all she got is her bonnet? She takes all this off. Everything come off. You're like, that's the real you. And that's all she got. But when you got an amazing woman, she can take all this off. You be like, babe, come here.
You amazing, though.
You amazing, girl. You beautiful. Girl, go. It's with the bonnet tonight. Keep that bonnet on, girl. You know what I'm saying? Girl, don't doll yourself up. Give me that real raw. Give me that real. I mean raw, like raw in the
Good Guys Podcast Live. Ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna take a full time out on that, BB. I'm done. Next one.
Yeah, so I'll hop in there. But yeah, one thing that I also think is very important for men who are thinking about pursuing a woman, and it goes in line with what we're talking about, is to have accountability. So yeah, you gotta have, brothers, okay, that are of the same mind. Mm-hmm. Birds of a feather flock together. So you gotta have some brothers that's walking this walk with you, that are, accountability, that you can vet this potential person through. Because sometimes, look, we talk to God, but sometimes we try to make God say what we want him to say. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we need that accountability partner. Hey man, what you think about this chick? And sometimes they'll look at you and be like, bro, you tripping. Like, she bad. But that's the only reason you're trying to talk to her, bro.
Bruh, you gotta have friends that can see certain things. Exactly. Because unfortunately, that's why many people don't really want God. They want to create a graven image of their God, God, because they want to say, no, I'm going to create a God that's going to tell me that this is okay.
Right.
And that's why I tell people, don't envy people who are in these relationships. Don't envy them, because every relationship looks amazing in the beginning. Every one of them. But we start comparing ourselves to somebody else's beginning stages of their relationship, but we're not there to really see the whole thing in its totality. That's why I love predicting patterns. I look at patterns. I'm like, oh, that's going to end in 2 years. It's going to last 8 years because of pride alone. They're going to be done with each other by year 1, year 2, but their pride is what's going to keep this thing going. But that's why I tell men, man, get some dudes around here that's going to be like, yo, bro, solid dudes. That's going to be that. And don't look at them as haters. They're not hating. They're just telling you the truth.
Right.
Bro, I can look. Some women you could just look at. Some men, for ladies, you could just look at and be like, your friends can see things, because infatuation is blind, not love. You'll be blind by infatuation. Love is logical.
Right.
Love is more logical. Oh, see, my wife give me some waters.
Thank you. What's going on?
You don't
be easy.
All right, we gotta get this podcast through. But anyway, but what I'm saying is, man, you gotta have some dudes, man, some people around you that will say, you know what, man, I've seen that kind before.
Yeah.
People who's not affected by the infatuation of it.
Right.
There's some guys he's like, but she bad, bro. Who cares, man? God got 5,000 others that's still as bad as she is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into the second point, talking about how to pursue a woman as a good guy, as a man of God. The number 2 point is to pursue and be prepared to continuously pursue. So count the cost. And that's important. I think a lot of times we think about that initial pursuit when we're trying to get that woman of God that we think is going to be our better half, right? And we're ready to do whatever it takes. We're ready to, call. We're ready to text. We're ready to, get little thoughtful gifts. We're ready to pursue. We're ready to do all these things. And then once we get that woman of God, once we get the commitment, the marriage, we feel like we don't have to pursue them anymore. And I'm not going to sit up here and, act like I'm perfect. And it's something that I have to remain cognizant of as well.
Always,
make sure that I'm doing as well.
For sure.
And it's not easy, but it's something that we have to do. We have to continuously pursue the woman that God gave us. So when you're, thinking about pursuing someone initially and you're excited, you can't wait. You can't wait to get in a relationship. You can't wait to have that woman of God that he has for you. And you're just going to be the best husband. That's cool. And that's cool if you want to pursue her. Just keep in mind that you need to keep that same energy, 10 years from now, right? Still pursuing. So count the cost. Make sure that you're prepared to do that. Make sure that you're prepared to not just pursue for 2 weeks or 6 months or however long it takes. Make sure that you are ready to pursue for the long run. Make sure you are ready to consistently pursue her and get to know her as you guys, get older. You guys change. People change. People develop. People grow in their relationship with God. You need to continuously be learning about her, understanding her, and pursuing her. Make sure that you are willing and ready to do that before you even think about pursuing her in the first place. Because a lot of people do that. They're ready to pursue, and then you fall off, and then the relationship falls off, and it's not good. We end up with divorces. We end up with people walking out of relationships and broken homes and broken families. So before you even think about pursuing, make sure you're ready to do it for the long term.
Listen, man, marriage is for marathon runners, not sprinters. Marriage is for marathon runners, not sprinters, man. If you train as a sprinter for a marathon, you'll be burnt out in the first mile. You got to condition yourself right now, fellas, to be ready to run this race. Be conditioned to run this marathon, because first off, she's going to always change. Not every mile is the same. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure when you run a marathon, not all the miles the same. Roads are different. Hills are different. Valleys are steep. Every mile is not the same. And if you just say, I'm going to sprint to her, I'm going to sprint to the altar, and we're just going to be okay. No, because she's always changing. A good woman, a woman of God, is always changing for the better. And you got to continue to pursue, because once you marry her, she's probably not a mother. And if she is, you got to pursue that part of her. Then you got to pursue her as a mother with small kids. Then you got to pursue her as a mother with teenagers. Then you got to pursue her as a mother that becomes a grandmother. Then you got to pursue her as a woman who just got a good business idea and she want to start a business. You got to pursue the many facets of her. You see what I'm saying? That's why she's a rare gem. She's like a diamond that you turn as a different aspect of her. And you got to be ready for that. You got to be ready so she won't be suffocated and thinking, well, I guess this is all I can be, because this is how he wants me to be. Listen, fellas, you got to be that soil, that supply, that resource from the Holy Ghost, that allows her to blossom. She has to blossom because of you. You got to say, babe, that's what you want to do. Let's go. You want to write a book? Let's go. You want to do this? Let's go. You want to do that? Let's go. You want to do this? Let's go. Let's go. I'm pursuing it. I'm ready. Let's go. You want to? I'm ready to meet you. I'm ready to meet the next you. I can't wait to see you as a mom. I can't wait to be there with you when you're going through different phases. I'm ready because all the aspects of a wife are not going to always be perfect. She's going to have tough nights. She's not going to always feel beautiful. She's going to feel insecure at times, and you got to be conditioned. No, but you're supposed to be how I met you at 24. What happened? You got to say, okay, cool. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm supposed to wash you with the word. Here we go. Come here, girl. Let me get that Psalms. That's Psalms 23 on you, girl. Let me get that. Let me get that Psalm 91 rag. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Come here. Let me give you that Proverbs 3. Come here, girl. Come here. Got something right there. You got something right there. You good? The word right there. The word works, girl.
Oh yeah.
See what I'm saying? But if you ain't conditioned, bro, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out the first challenge. Oh, what? You wear bonnets? Oh, you smelt that, bro? You ever smelt it? What? What's that?
They got gas too.
They got gas too, and they got breath too, bro. No matter how much they try to mask it, it's real life, bro.
It's real life.
And we the same way.
For sure.
You want a wife that's a marathon runner too, but everyone train Usain Bolt. Let's go. No, pace yourself. Don't burn out the energy in the first year. You ain't gonna have nothing. You ain't gonna have nothing for the next mile. So what we trying to say is that you got to be prepared to pursue her all the days. She gonna know when your attention is on her. And listen. If you don't want to deal with it, then don't get married. They deserve your attention first.
For sure.
Man, bro, I had to modify everything, and I was willing to because I understood. I had to close the laptop. We both had to ask our wives, "This good for us? Can we do it this time? You have anything first that I don't know about that you had ideas and had planned?" They ain't gonna communicate everything. Sometimes they just be making up stuff and be like, "Oh, I thought I told you." So you always got to check in and be like, "We good?" Because she come first.
For sure.
And so you just got to be ready, man, for those sacrifices and inconveniences, and ready to run that marathon with her.
Absolutely. All right. So we're going to go ahead and go to the third point that we have, talking about how to properly pursue a woman as a man of God. And this is probably the most important. The previous points we're talking about prep work, what you should do in advance of pursuing. Now we're talking about actually getting into it. And this is probably the best game that we're going to be able to give you tonight. Be yourself. All right.
That's right.
Don't compromise your uniqueness. Be confident in who you are and who God made you to be. All right. We say it all the time. Everybody has a gift. Everybody has a purpose. God has put on the inside of every single one of you something unique, something that he needs you and that he has uniquely gifted you to do and to carry out. That alone should give you all the confidence you need to pursue the woman that you've consulted with God. And he's told you and he's given you the clearance. All right. Yep. That's one you could definitely potentially pursue.
Yeah.
So once you have that clearance and you know that on the inside, I've got something on the inside of me and it may or may not have manifested yet, but I know what it is. And I know, I have an idea what my purpose and what my calling is. When you have that in place, then you go boldly. That's before right. Before the woman that you're thinking about pursuing, you go boldly, you go confidently. All right. And don't try to be something that you're not. Don't look at what you see on social media and what you see on the TV or whatever, as far as like how you're supposed to approach a female, a woman that you're interested in pursuing. Be yourself. Be respectful. Be confident. And be confident in your uniqueness. Start conversations. Talk about what you're passionate about. Ask her what she's passionate about. Like, strike up conversations. We talk all the time about the work on yourself. And that's important. Once you've done that work on yourself, once you know what your gifts are, once you know what your calling is, once you know what your purpose is, what you can bring to the table, then you can have interesting conversations. You can have, intelligent discussions, and that's all it takes. That's all it takes. Be confident. Don't go up to the girl that you want to talk to and if you think if it's possible, if it's in the will of God, if you could possibly, like, no, you don't have to be whack just because you love the Lord. You could be confident, man. You should have more swag than anybody. You should have more confidence than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
What's she gonna do? Say no? Then she's not the one for you. You can't lose. You really can't. Would you, like, if she's not the one for you, would you rather her say yes so that your confidence is not hurt, but now you're in a relationship that is bad from the jump? Like, now she is a controlling Jezebel, and you have to live the rest of your days in misery but she didn't shoot you down though, so your little pride wasn't hurt. No, you wouldn't rather have that. So all she can do is say no. And if she does, that just confirms she's not the one. That means the one for you is still out there and that you just got to find her. So be confident. You have nothing to lose. Be confident, be yourself, walk boldly in your purpose, and walk boldly towards that woman that you think might be the one for you.
Listen, man, it's better to be your real self and have the real thing for you than to be your fake self and have the wrong thing.
Right.
Like, I'm telling you, like, you got to be okay with being you, fam. And you're going to get some no's. First off, your no's become minimized when you get permission from God. If you get permission from God, you guaranteed a yes. God ain't going to send you out there to go holler at a girl and God, that's the one God has for you. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is be yourself even with her, because you don't want to confuse her and y'all get married. She's going to be like, I never met this guy before.
Right.
Bro, don't change your laugh now, bro. If your laugh is crazy, like you got some Tourette's, it's okay.
She's going to have to learn how to love it.
She's going to have to learn how to love it. So no matter who you are, be your best self. Be who you are. Because a woman that God has for you has grace for you. Grace is the ground that helps us grow. You see what I'm saying? And so if you want a woman that has to put up with you, listen, I go where I'm celebrated, not what I'm tolerated. I go where I'm celebrated. If you don't, definitely as you get older, at my age now, you don't have to like me. I don't need you to like me.
No.
And if you don't have that mindset now, you would die from everybody's rejection. The fact that you can approach the throne room boldly, I can approach anyone, anything boldly, because I know if it's for me, it's mine.
Right.
No sweat. But a lot of guys, they change it. Well, maybe I'm going to act like I'm cool. I'm going to act like this. I'm going to act different than me. I'm going to act like you're going to act like you got a good job. And you don't got you're going to act like you got a 6-figure job. Cool. Be cool with your 5 figures, bro. You don't got to act above your means. Don't act above that you're going to impress her. Who you are, trust me. Good, solid women, they look for those things. They have the right to check to make sure that, okay, is this money right? Because I ain't fooling with you if you ain't a good steward over no money.
For sure.
But if you got all that together, don't try to, because most women are going to be like, well, we're supposed to build together. As long as you got a job that takes care of the main bills, we good.
Right.
But most guys would be like, well, bro, can I borrow your car for the next 2 years of this relationship?
So she can find out later that it's not your car?
You can find out later. Nah, but I got a plan, bro. I'm going to buy this off for you. And what if you don't have the money to buy it off from her? You got to be yourself, bro. You got to be okay. Listen, cool guys win at the end. I mean, good guys win at the end. We're winning. And I'm myself. My jokes, listen, I joked early on with BD this week, and I said, man, I'm glad I grew up ugly, bro. I'm all personality, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love my personality, bro. Listen, fellas, be yourself. Because sometimes you get so caught up being cool, you can't even make her laugh. Everything's about you. You're always in the mirror. Bro, just be yourself. Be funny. She gonna be laughing all crazy. Boy, you funny. Start hitting, you got it in. She yours now. Listen, women don't care about looking at you all day, thinking that you cute and handsome. They want to laugh. They want to have fun. They want to build and laugh. Man, listen, I got jokes for days, bro. But see, what happens is when you get so caught up on being fake, you have to keep up that facade.
Right.
But when you're yourself, Cool. I only want to be around people that want to be around me. So, fellas, don't compromise your niggas because that hinders the pursuit. Because she may be really into she's only going to be into the person you present. And a real woman gonna peep game and be like, that's not even you, and that's gonna turn her off, and you done messed up everything.
Exactly. You got to, man. Like J.E., like I didn't change it up to get my wife. Like I've never been cool a day in my life.
I was never cool, bro. me and Biddy went to the same high school, bro. We was goofy remixing secular songs because we wanted to be holy. You know what I'm saying? Dun, 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 the Young Boys and Hot Boys. What's their name? We can't say the title of that song. Anyway.
Yeah, man.
They calling me. B, you want to do your verse?
To come back to the church. Brandon, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
AKA BD6 said it was necessary. These sinners out here, they very scary. BD, give them them bars, BD.
We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that.
Man, how did my verse start? Because I forgot mine.
I don't remember.
We did back in the trunk. Get my word. Something like anyway.
I'm outside of
the church. I think I'm so I go to the back of the neon and pop the trunk. I get my Bible out.
That was stupid.
Listen. If we look at our class roster right now, who's winning? No knock to those. We just joking. We know y'all doing well out there, classmates. But
we're married.
We're married. Life's good. Perspectives are sound. Wives smiling. That's what it's about, fellas. And we're building empires. So be yourself, man. If she don't want you because of you, she's probably vain and shallow. And you don't want that. You don't want a woman that wants you to take her everywhere around the world so that she can be shown off and you over there want her attention on Instagram doing poses. No, you want a wife that's going to be like, man, I can really build with him.
Right.
I can really do some amazing things with this young man.
There you go. All right. We're going to go ahead and go to the final point. All right. Talking about how to properly pursue a woman. Okay. So you went up to her. You went up to her confident. All right. You laid your game down quite flat. All right. And now you guys are casually going out on dates, maybe group dates, whatever the case may be. The last point that we want to stress is to respect her boundaries and have self-control.
That's right.
All right. You are pursuing her. You are trying to, establish a foundation for years to come. Okay. Don't be trying to run into situations that you guys don't have no business being in.
That's right.
Again, we're good guys. We're in this for the long haul. Okay. We're not trying to get something real quick and easy like everybody else can do that. That's not what we do. We're looking for the long haul. So respect her boundaries. And what you should be doing as a good guy is you're setting the boundaries yourself.
That's right.
You take that initiative. It shouldn't be a situation where, you're testing the waters to see how far you can go and what you can get away with. Like, that's not what we do.
Nope.
We set the boundaries. Hey, we're going to go out. I got my boy, him and his wife are married. We're going to hang out with them, just kind of hang around them, see what it looks like. You know what I mean? Spend some time with them, make sure we're not in, any compromising positions. We're not going to chill, at my house alone. Like, no, it's too late. We're not going to be alone. Like, you take that initiative. You set those boundaries. Okay. Mm-hmm. Don't rush. All right. And definitely respect. If she is uncomfortable with something, too easy. Like, do you know what I mean? Don't push the, don't push the envelope. Like, that's that, do something else. Don't make her uncomfortable. Your job is to make her feel secure and provide stability. Okay. It's not your job to make her uncomfortable. That's not your role. You're not fulfilling your role as a man if you are making your wife uncomfortable in any way. All right. So respect her boundaries, and I would go as far as to say as set the boundaries, take the initiative, set the boundaries as far as physical contact, as far as, you know, where we're going to go for dates, you know, in relation to, you know, how many people are around or whatever the case may be. Not that you have to decide where we go, but I'm just saying, as far as like, all right, we're not going to be in my house alone. All right.
Yeah.
We're not going to, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. So that's the final point there, is to respect her boundaries.
Yeah, fellas, you have to understand the beauty of contentment. You got to be so content in God, so completed in Him that you don't need anything. Unfortunately, a lot of guys have issues where they desperately need that woman. See, you should want a wife, not need a wife. Need leads to perversion. I need you so bad that I just need you. Want says I want you, but I don't need you. I'm good without you. I'm good with you, and I'm good without you. That's not mean to be harsh. They just mean to say, you know what? Whatever your boundaries are, I'm good. I'm willing to wait till marriage for that. I don't need that. So whatever boundary you set, if you don't want to do this, cool. I'm cool with it, because honestly, I want to show and prove to you that as I pursue all of you through all the days of your life, you will always feel secure and stable, knowing that I will not cross the line. Desperation is a fruit of lack of discipline. Self-control is a fruit of the spirit, fellas. You got to deal with that lust issue before you even think about a woman, because if not, it's going to be hard to date a woman that you find attractive with lust issues, because all you're going to be thinking about is, because listen, in the first couple of hours, you're going to be good. If you're a good man of God, you got some lust issues, you're going to be good for the first hour and a half, 2 hours. But let her bend over and pick up some off the floor. You done. Let her just fall on you and just be joking around and stuff. And but you gotta set the boundary so much, because sometimes, fellas, they're gonna be in moments where they don't care about their boundaries no more.
Right.
And you gotta be able to still say no.
That's right.
Because there's gonna be some days she's gonna be weak and be like, I just really want to. You gotta be like, nah, because men you can't think in the moment.
Cannot.
Typically, the person who's the most emotional are usually moment to moment people. And I'm not talking about women are like that, but usually if you're the more emotional one, you're probably gonna be in the moment more often. Men got to be logical. Men got to be able to say, yes, I want this. Trust me, girl.
Right.
Trust me. But I got to think the long haul, because you know what's gonna happen, bro. And we've been guilty. So this ain't. I'm just putting you on game.
Experience.
You fall into it. She tricks you. She in a moment she wants it, and then the next moment, why did you let me do that? Wow, you don't. Wow, and I'm like, fool. Yep. You was the one that was all up on me. I'm trying to hide my neck from you, bro. And you all on a brother's neck, man. No, you should have been the man that says, we will never be alone, because I can't trust you.
Right.
Because in the moment you're going to be like, yeah, let's do it. And then
the next day,
5 minutes later,
yep.
5 minutes later, she's looking at you like, I can't believe this.
Right. The man.
What you mean?
You would have.
Did you see yourself on me? Did you not see how you was a ravenous wolf? How you was another woman? I don't care. You should have. Fella, I'm letting you know right now. No matter how bad she wants to do something against her already established boundaries, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because 5-10 minutes later, she'll be the main one talking about, but I thought you, fellas, do yourself a favor. Don't listen to him.
There you go. Yeah, that's free game right there, man.
That's free game, because I'm looking over there. I'm like, what? I ain't even want to do this. I was not trying to be a Judas. I was just trying to keep it holy, but you want to blame me? You never win those battles, fellas. You might as well just stick to it and be like, you know what? I know you want me because I'm cute and I smell good right now, but I can't trust you, because 10 minutes later, you'll be the main one talking about. So, fellas, that's why you set the boundaries. Be like, you know what? Nah, we can't, and they'll respect you for that. I'm telling you, if you do against what they want to do, but you know that's not really what she want to do, she'll be upset. She'll be like, oh, why? You don't think I'm cute? You don't think I'm cute? Then you be like, I think you cute. And then she'll be like, you know what? I really appreciate you looking out for me.
Oh, you in the game.
You in the game now. You good now. But but manage that trust though.
Yeah.
Don't, because some guys will play that game and they'll play hard to get. Then they'll pounce in when they got your full trust. And one of the last points that I had in mind was when you've gained her trust, do not break it. If you want to pursue her in peace all the day, if you want to enjoy her, because I'm telling you, fellas, if you break a woman's trust, you don't know how long it's going to take for her to trust you again.
That's right.
That's free game. That's free game for free 99.
Free 99. All right. So that is all we have for how to pursue a woman. All right. I hope that was a blessing to somebody. I hope that added value to you guys and you got something from it. If you did, hop in the comments. I'm sure you guys are dropping comments right now. If you're watching live, hop in the comments now. If you're watching this tomorrow or whenever it is that you're watching, hop in the comments and let us know what you got from this particular topic. And yeah, we'll engage with you guys. Definitely. All right. We're going to hop into the final segment of the day where we're going to hop in the live comments. We're going to interact with you guys on this. And it's going to be a good guys top 5. All right. So as you guys all know, we've been in quarantine for quite a while now. Things are starting to open up. And some people are going back to work. Some people may not be, but over the quarantine, I think everybody, I think it's safe to say that we all ended up doing a little bit more snacking than we normally did.
We did.
Right? So it causes me to think, what are my top 5 go-to snacks? The go-tos, J.E. When that hankering hits you and the ordinary just won't do.
The ordinary just won't do. I need you, Lord, to see me through. Something like that. I can only find it in you, Jesus.
I can only find
the ordinary. That's not my note.
No, none of it is. So yeah, top 5 snacks. I'm going to be honest. I did not properly prepare for this, so I'm going to write down mine right now.
Wow. I just told the people we about to interact, bro. And so basically for those who's watching us live right now, we're all going to do our top 5 together. So when we do our number 5, you tell us your number 5 in the comment section. When we get to 4, tell us your number 4. Okay. So we're going to all do ours together. We're talking about the snacks you went to during quarantine.
The go-tos, the ones that got you through.
Yeah, the ones that got you through, because one of mine is one that got me through all my life. but I'm talking about the go-tos. BD, bro, I can't believe, bro, that you didn't have you ready to go with number 5?
Oh, bro, this is easy. This is light work. I know what snacks are.
Carrot cake, bro. Is carrot cake a go? So what type of go-to snack? Because then my list got to change. We talking about snacks, or we talking about just go-to comfort foods? Not we talking about sweets or snacks.
Comfort sweets. That's fine. I mean, well, no.
Snacks. Comfort snacks.
Yeah, that's fine.
I bet we good. Go. Let's ride. A lot of pizza, cinnamon rolls. Yep. We talking about number 5. We're going 5 and up. Number 1 is number 1. We start at your lowest one, number 5. Some of y'all giving y'all number 1s. Y'all. What?
Yeah, hold the number 1s, guys. We're on number 5.
Number 5. We talk about the bottom of your top 5.
All right.
They coming in too. All right, number 5, BD. You go first, BD.
Number 5 for me. Uncrustables.
Wow. Oh, during the quarantine. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. I mean, look, I've got kids. My wife buys them for the kids. They're easy. Okay. But those things, hey, Uncrustables slap, man. Have you ever had an Uncrustable? I'm going to ask you that.
No, I never had Uncrustable because I'm a husband.
Do you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
It's in my top 5. Of course I do.
Okay. I need you to go to the store. I need you to get you a box of Uncrustables. And I need you to be prepared to have your life change, J.E.
Will my toes curl, bro?
Your toes might curl. Your eyes might roll back. Because
will it surpass the love of women?
I wouldn't say that. would not say that. Strong no on that, but it is good.
Man, okay, I'll talk about that when I get to my number, how I have that.
Uncrustables, crack, make everything go according. I'm telling you, they know.
Okay, all right. My number 5 was actually brought to me during this quarantine, and I never liked it before the quarantine.
Okay.
New York style cheesecake.
Okay.
Number 5.
From
And the
where?
only reason why number 5 is because I'm not going to disrespect my other ones. I'm not about to bring cheesecake and make it number 2, and that's just disrespectful.
Okay.
But one thing that once I tasted a good old cheesecake, bruh, I ain't been the same since. I didn't realize how fattening it was, though.
It's very fattening.
That's why I was like, bruh, why is something this the fat? The fat is what makes it good.
So had you not had cheesecake before? Have you never?
I
been
had
to
cheesecake without
Factory?
the crust.
Mm.
You know, there's a cheesecake that just didn't have the crust with it like that.
What cheesecake is that?
I don't know, but I've had the chocolate one. I didn't like the chocolate cheesecake one. No, I never had just a regular cheesecake before this quarantine.
Okay.
What's y'all's number 5? Cheesecake from Junior's in BK. Oh, number 5 is donuts.
Simultaneously.
Something just got booted out of my top.
Right. Oh man.
All right. That's why we love the interactions, because y'all gonna help us. Number 5 was donuts. We got donuts, strawberry Encrustables, Oreos. Number 5. Oh, get the half box. The half box, man. I'm scared. I'll let you know when I get to Red Lobster. Oh, Red Lobster cheesecake. I never had that.
Never had that cheesecake.
See, that's what I make my kids do on Father's Day. Make me. Well, now I'm gonna let them make me, because I don't know how they're gonna make those fried Oreos, bro. Barbecue Pringles, number 5. Guac and chips, number 5. Mixed nuts.
Ooh, hey.
They got some good stuff, bro.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to.
Okay, my number 5 still the same.
No, my 5 stays the same. All right.
Number 4.
Number 4. Ruffles potato chips.
Okay, that's good. What flavor?
Ooh. So
see, man, you about to mess up my whole list. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So I do like the original. But when I'm really trying to mess myself up, the sour cream and cheddar.
I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know right now. That's my number 1.
Oh,
that is my number, bruh. That is crack cocaine, bruh.
Bruh.
I haven't tasted another chip in like 2 years, bruh. I have not tasted another chip in, bruh. What is barbecue now?
No, I can't.
What is regular sour cream? Regular sour cream? The cheddar sour cream Ruffles chips, bruh, I get mine from Whole Foods, man, so I can feel like I'm doing a good thing.
You're not.
I'm not. But at the same time, I think I am. Man, bruh, when I first bit into that chip,
the flavor.
It's unstoppable. You can't stop eating, bruh. You have to get a small bag, because if you get the big bag joint, that thing is done before you get to the house.
It's gone.
Man, I hate that because that was my number 1.
That's your number 1 like snack, period?
Snack during the quarantine.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not snack of all time. That's a snack of all time is a different list, BD.
Yeah. I'm not really.
This is quarantine snacks. What you have? If the apocalypse was about to happen,
right?
You rushed to the store and said, "Cool, bet we can get canned beans and stuff." But bruh, I'm trying to snack during this apocalypse, bruh. When God comes and raptures me, He's gonna rapture me while I'm snacking. Okay. If bombs are dropping all over the country, I'm going to be snacking.
Fair. That's fair.
Let's see what everybody talking about in the comments. You watching the comments, BD? Wow, you're not. The Whole Foods isn't the same, but it's a dick. Listen, I'm telling you, I can't see. See, the Whole Foods cheddar sour cream is legal drugs.
Mm.
The original Ruffles sour cream is illegal drugs because they taste differently. But if I taste the real thing, I'm nah. I need something that's not got no more. They don't have enough GMOs in it. Them Lay's wavy chips though, BD.
Yeah.
The white cheddar ones too. You never had the
Ooh.
white cheddar wavy chips, bro?
No.
Bro, go to the gas station. I ain't seen them nowhere else but in the gas station, bro.
Sometimes you got to go to the gas station.
CBD, man. If you go on a snack, that's another list for another day.
Okay.
My number 4. My number 4. Wow. I didn't even do my number 4.
Mm.
My number 4 is. It has been brought down to the number 4 slot because someone brought a new contender in.
Okay.
But my number 4 is a snack you make at home. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Okay.
I'm telling you, bro.
Tried and true.
Listen, peanut butter and jelly sandwich is one of those things, man, that's just, it might be the best sandwich of all time. Not the greatest.
No.
Because I know it's the best sandwich of all time.
I think you got it backwards. I think it would be the greatest sandwich of all time.
Okay.
Not necessarily the best.
Okay, you're right.
But it's the greatest.
The greatest sandwich of all time, simply because you can make that best sandwich anytime, anywhere.
Anytime.
Bruh, my go-to snack wasn't necessarily the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, even though I did that a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I got those round crackers. What's some round crackers called? Just a regular
Ritz?
crackers. Ritz crackers, just regular Ritz crackers.
Okay.
And all I did was get a Ritz cracker, put peanut butter on that, got another Ritz cracker and put jelly on that, and put them two together and crunched on them things, bro.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Bro, come on, BD, have I ever led you astray, bro?
Yes.
Now, when it came to food,
Absolutely.
was I not the one that told you that you can do the perfect substitution from the regular biscuit at Bojangles to get you a substitution, the second greatest substitution of all time outside of Christ being our substitution?
And for that, I am forever indebted to you, my brother.
Was I not the one that says, BD, check your bag before you leave, bro?
You were the one that said that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was.
But you are also the one, J.E.
What?
That recommended the Mackwich,
Eh,
which
bro,
is an ungodly concoction.
Bro, listen, get you a good
dinner roll.
Get you one of those good Hawaiian rolls, bro. You cannot tell me that a Hawaiian roll.
Okay, now look.
Nice. No. Let me finish. A nice warm honey roll with mama's macaroni and cheese in the between them, bro. That's the best sandwich of all time. You talking about the Mackwich? I invented the Mackwich in the year of our Lord 2002.
And you know what the problem with that is, J.E.?
What?
Hawaiian rolls did not exist back then.
I used what I could have.
No.
Listen, I didn't have a Hawaiian roll until I was in college. You had Hawaiian rolls since you was 5.
No, I did not. They did not exist back then, and that's the problem with the Mackwich. Look, if you use a Hawaiian roll and you put some mac and cheese, but probably is good. But this was not a Hawaiian roll, J.E. This was Miss Stowe's leftover dinner rolls from the cafeteria.
Miss Stowe's rolls was good, BD. I don't care what y'all thought. I don't care what y'all say. Them rolls was good. I was always in line for seconds. I scraped quarters and coins and dollars just so I can get another roll, bruh, and some macaroni and cheese, bruh. Brought it to the table, and that's what made us so special. It didn't matter how many people picked on me about my sandwich. It didn't matter how many people talked about me being that line again. I walked to that line boldly because I knew who I was. See, y'all's friendship was not going to make me full. Being cool with y'all was going to keep me hungry. So if they say, "Hey, we got seconds," I'm out.
Time out.
But
time out.
What happened?
Time out. Kamira. I know. Yeah, I forget what her normal name is. She's a loyal listener, so I'm gonna take it easy on you. But what in the honey bun in the microwave with cheese on top. A honey bun with cheese?
How can you disgrace
That is
something that,
blasphemy.
bruh, I promise you, manna from heaven was honey buns, bruh. And you want to put cheese on them?
Cheese? No, it's not fire. No.
Well, I might have to try it though, but I don't know. Cheese?
I don't know if I can bring myself to do it.
What have we had with cheese that was on something sweet? Let's think about it. Let's think about it.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I might have to buy 2 honey buns, and then maybe I can do it. I'll put it in the microwave. I'll take a bite, and then if it's nasty, I'll throw it away, and I'll eat the regular honey bun.
I bet you, it might be good.
I don't. Cheese. That's a
Well,
like that.
See, it's cultural. We can't knock her if it's cultural. She said Dominicans love cheese. We can't knock that.
Okay, maybe it's a Dominican thing. Okay.
But let me tell you something that I'm going to do probably tomorrow.
What's that?
And I'm going to make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm going to get a pan, get my organic butter.
I see where you're going with this.
I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to let y'all know next week.
I've done it.
You've done it?
Yeah. Grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Bro, I thought we was friends, bro.
I didn't tell you that.
That's one of the things you call your boy immediately.
Bruh. It's a game changer, bro.
I'm scared.
It's gonna mess up your pan. It might mess up your pan.
I'm scared, bro, because if that thing is good, bro, I'm not going back to regular peanut butter and jelly sandwich again.
My grandpa puts cheese on cinnamon rolls and honey buns. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good. It's good. All right, we got to keep it going.
Oh, yeah, because, it is actually 11:40.
All right. Number 3 for me is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Okay.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Oh, was that your dryer?
Yeah, Beanie, come on, man. I got a wife, bro.
Oh, you gotta wash clothes. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
But yeah, man, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I can do the Reese's Cups. I can do the Reese's Thins. I can do the little the bag where you get the little bite size Reese's. Any kind of Reese's you can give me, I will take. All right, that's my number 3.
That's your number 3.
Mm-hmm.
What's y'all's number 3? 3 Ben and Jerry's cookie dough bites. Okay.
Ooh.
Fried peanut butter and jelly. Man, bro, I'm doing that tomorrow.
Bro, that's so good, bro.
What about deep fried peanut butter? I'm sorry. My number 3. This is tough. It's a close second and third, BD. Duplex cookies, number 3.
Not the duplex.
Oh, I still in quarantine, no matter what, I'm still in it, bro.
JE, it's time to graduate to the Oreos, man.
No, Oreos, man. Listen, man. You know, vanilla cookies matter, bro.
Wow.
I'm just joking. What I'm saying, though, bro, I am ecumenical. I'm just joking. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. The terminology. But anyway, let me just step away from it. It's just something about the duplex cookies, bro. See, I didn't have Oreos, bro. We didn't buy Oreos, BD. Oreos, how can you buy the Oreos when you can get that big, long duplex cookie pack? See what I'm saying, BD? $1.69 for like 50 cookies.
Because you're an adult now and you make a livable wage and you can afford to buy
Nah, man,
Oreos.
Oreos still does not taste as good as duplex cookies to me.
Okay.
Oreos is cool, bro. But it's something about see, Oreos, there's no experience with it. All you do is eat the cookie. With the duplex cookie, you twist. You enjoy the experience. You twist. You see which side Oh, blacks won this time, or the whites didn't. Eat the white first. All right. Sometimes I twist the cookies, eat both of the vanillas, and then do a double stuff. Duplex cookies, bro.
Okay. What do we got in the comments here?
See, I don't like generic Oreo cookies. I'm trying to tell you. Snacking on a budget. Try to tell you.
She's talking about she doesn't like the duplexes. That's the generic Oreo cookies.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I grew up poor.
Okay.
I like them fudge strip cookies from the dollar store. Listen, them dollar store oatmeal raisin cookies.
We got a lot of Doritos in the comments. I never really got on Doritos like that.
Doritos was just too, man. The aftertaste. See, I'm all about the aftertaste, and I'm all about the experience. All right, let's keep going because we get late.
Okay. Number 2. And this is definitely something that I've snacked on a lot during the quarantine because I've been eating healthier. What? Guacamole.
That's not a snack, bro.
But it is when you put it with chips, when you put it with
bro, that's a different category, bro. We're not talking about like dip and chips, bro.
That's a snack. What do you mean?
Oh, it's a snack?
Yes, you can dip your chips in it. You can dip your your chips. Guacamole.
I was just waiting for the many options that you had on the top of the dome.
You know, it's actually not a ton of options. I could sit and eat guacamole by itself, though. Like, I don't know. When you're trying to eat healthy, avocados, when you're trying to be a vegan, avocados are like your saving grace. So I've eaten a lot of guacamole and a lot of avocado.
No, I ain't gonna judge you, bro. You have your rights. Be who you want to be, bro.
There you go. Confident.
My number 2,
mm-hmm.
It has to go to the donuts, bro.
Mm.
There's this place that's near my family's house called the Donut House.
Take a moment.
I've never, and please forgive me for what I'm about to say.
Okay.
I'm never going back to Krispy Kreme.
Wow, that's a powerful statement.
Krispy Kreme has been a place that, even from childhood, that I thought was going to be a part of my life forever. Really did. But then when I became a man, I said, you know what? These nice, soft, hot, regular Krispy Kreme donuts are just too small, honestly. And sometimes often too sweet. But this Donut House, bro, man, bro, I get the chocolate with the cream filled.
Mm-hmm.
I get the Long John.
Mm-hmm.
I get the apple fritter, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I'm even by there, bro, I just gotta get a donut, bro. And when I go there early. Sometimes I love to get there when they're. Well, I say, you know what? I'll wait for the fresh apple fritters.
Okay.
I'll wait for the fresh because, bro, it's something about the love they put into it. See, Krispy Kreme is machines. They I think the reason why their donuts don't taste that good is because of the disrespect they have towards the donut.
Wait. What you're not gonna do, JE, is be disrespectful.
No.
Krispy Kreme donuts taste delicious.
They taste delicious, bruh, but they're not the best donut anymore.
That's fine. That's fair.
Because I think if Krispy Kreme treated those donuts like they deserve to be treated, they will stay number 1. Imagine you being a donut and you being put in the box and you see your cousin drop in the trash can. Hey, you know how traumatizing that is, bruh?
That was a traumatizing experience as a child.
Bruh, they should have never brought me. They should have left me in the car. They should have never brought me. Hey, come on, they got the little machine thing, and I'm over here 6, 7 years old. Yeah, I'll go inside, get a nice little hat. They brought me up to the window, and I saw countless amount of donuts fall into the trash can. I looked at my mom. I said, "Y'all gonna let this happen?" I'm like, bruh, no justice, no peace.
You could at least have like a nice, I don't know, a green and red, bin or something like that they fall into so that we think that maybe you're hauling them away to give to the homeless or something. I don't know, something. Those donuts have a purpose.
They have a purpose, man, and you aborting it.
Just a trash can.
I'm like, bro, man, you know how many thoughts in my life where I was like, when I was hungry, I said, I'm gonna go to a dumpster at the Krispy Kreme because I can get a whole trash bag full.
Wow.
Bro, I wonder how much money I can slide old dude. Be like, bro, put that trash bag in the back.
Not the trash bag.
Yeah, go and toss it. Hey, I'll be out there in the back waiting. If you know what's good for you, you'll bring our Rob as our Rob at Krispy Kreme. Like, give me the trash bag.
Give me the trash bag. Like, dude, we're just gonna throw it out, man. Here. I don't want any trouble.
Give me the trash bag.
Give me the trash.
We see your face, sir. Oh. Okay, I'll take 2 dozen.
Yeah, I'll take 2 dozen.
Good guys would ought to be criminals. Just
Right.
impulsive.
All
Anyway,
right.
that's my number 2.
That's what's up. If there's anybody listening who lives in Texas, there's a place called Shipley's Donuts, and they are better than Krispy Kreme as well.
Krispy Kreme, man, is a second. I think what happened when you became a man and you actually had a job and you got good money coming in, why go to Krispy Kreme?
J.E., but you be being disrespectful though, bro. Like Krispy Kreme is still good. But
I'm a goat recognized goats, bro. My taste buds are elite. If I taste something better, I'm not going back. My wife still
like
wants to go to Krispy Kreme, and I don't order nothing. I'm like, because if I taste this, I'm going to be upset because I know it's not my place.
Shout out Michelle Miller from Plano, Texas. That's what I'm talking about. Shipley's in Houston, yes.
I'm about to look up Shipley's right now. Bro.
Oh. Bruh, Shipley's Donuts, bro. It's like yeast. It's like yeast donuts. Oh.
That's donut. They yeast, bro.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That yeast is it, bro.
They got one in Charlotte? I don't think so.
Carmen Collins, shout out. I love Houston. If I don't move back to Charlotte, when I get out of the military.
Oh, man, I forgot about Duck Donuts, B.
They straight. I don't think they're better than Krispy Kreme.
Oh, they're not better than Krispy Kreme. I just forgot about them, bro. I ain't been there in years because I tasted the goat.
Right.
All right, number 1. You already know my number 1. What's your number 2? Shipley's?
No. Number 2 is guacamole.
Wow. So you're going to put guacamole over Shipley's, bro?
I've been staying away from Shipley's, man. I can't be in quarantine and eat Shipley's. Like, I'll be fat. Can't do it.
Yeah, I might go to Donut House. I might take that drive.
All right, number 1. Easy. Always. Number 1.
What's that?
Oreos.
Man, get out of here, bro. Duplex beats Oreos any day.
No, it doesn't. When I was a child, I thought as a child. When I was at Vacation Bible School, and that was all I could eat was the duplexes.
What you trying to say, BD?
When I was at Vacation Bible School, and they gave us the duplex with the glass of milk, that's what I ate. But when I became a man, J.E., I went to the store and I said no, not the original Oreo, the double. I need a double portion, the double stuffed Oreo. And when the double stuffed Oreo came into my life, J.E., I haven't been the same since. I cannot have Oreos in my house on a regular basis. When I get Oreos, it's like a period of time where, I'm just in peak physical condition. I'm I'm below the desired weight that I strive to be at, and I can afford to bring Oreos into my life. Oreos is like an ex that you just know isn't good for you, but you always come back to them. And when you let them in their life, they just ruin your life. And then you break up with them and you get them out of your life. And then it's deep. It's deep, J.E. It's deep. Double stuffed Oreos in a glass of ice cold milk. Oh my gosh. Don't nobody want them Benton's everyday duplex.
Every day, bro. Every day.
Don't nobody want that.
Bro, come on, man. Y'all know y'all want them duplexes, bro.
Oh man. Oreo double stuff with a cold glass of milk. There's nothing like it. I could sit and eat a whole pack of Oreos if you give me a glass of milk. Oh my goodness. Whew. You got to dunk the Oreo in the milk and you got to hold it there for 17 seconds. I've timed it. 17 seconds. And it's just
17 seconds.
17 seconds. Yep. And it's the perfect consistency of just a little tiny bit of crunch left, but then just Oreos, JE. You have to, because my wife doesn't understand why I like Oreos. And I'm like, but babe, you don't eat them with milk. Like if you don't eat Oreos with milk, then it's a lost cause.
I'm lactose, bro.
Well, see, then you don't understand. So I understand why you don't really care for Oreos. If you don't have milk, it's just, there's no point.
Bro, my wife
get 1,000 duplexes for $1.89. Right?
Come on, bro. Let me shout you out, bro.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why you get 1,000 for $1.89.
Bro, come on, man. That's good eating. That's good eating, BD.
No, it's not.
Y'all know what my number one is. I'm talking about these chips right here, bro. I gotta have. They gotta give me a child size bag. They need to create those, bro. Because you give me a man size bag of them cheddar sour cream chips, bro. It's over. And I'm talking about during quarantine. Now, another day we'll do a list of the top 5 snacks of all time, and top 5 snacks that I would prefer to have of all time. Right. Because the way I snack for real, it ain't no snacks, bro. It's full on cakes, bro. We ain't playing no games, bro. I'll drive miles to get me a good old slice of carrot cake, bro. Man, I ain't playing no games, bro.
Oh yeah. If we're talking just best all-time snacks that right now we're talking about snacks that are readily available. But if we're just talking best desserts or snacks or whatever you want to call it, that's a different list.
Yeah, I use oat milk. I just got to put on the oat milk, bro. All milk. I'm talking about the vanilla oat milk.
Maybe I have to try the vanilla. I haven't.
Man, bro, try to get the vanilla. Don't do yourself like that, bro. I'll never get the regular anything, bro. I get the vanilla.
I feel like I've tried them all. Being a vegan or some partial vegan, yeah, I've tried the milk and cheese are the two things that I have just not been able to substitute at all. I can't.
Have you tried Daya's cheese, bro? Not too bad. Cheddar, Daya cheese.
Yeah, I have. No.
I mean, I just had to do it, man, because cheese, man. Honestly, bro, I can only have cheese maybe once every 2 weeks. I mean, I'm talking about cheese. Like last Sunday, I had lasagna. I'm talking about we ain't talking about cheese. We talking about like a cheesy meal,
right?
But now that I'm out of school and I'm not working right now, bro, my wife's got to deal with this, bro. Because there's something about some good cheese, bro. Melted some pizza, bro. All right, we got to go, y'all.
Yeah, we definitely got to go. We appreciate all of you who rocked with us on this first ever Good Guys live podcast. Thank you for hopping in the comments, interacting with us on the top 5 snacks, quarantine snacks list. All right. If you are watching now and you haven't already hit the subscribe button, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. Hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and subscribe to the Good Guys podcast and join the Good Guys family. All right. If you're watching this tomorrow or whenever you're watching it on YouTube, okay, hop in the comments, interact with us. Let us know what you got from this episode. Let us know what your top 5 quarantine snacks are. Okay. If you're watching on YouTube and you haven't subscribed already, again, subscribe. Okay. Hit the bell so that you can post notifications. And
let us know if you like this vibe.
Exactly.
I'm liking it. I'm sorry. We might just still do it.
For sure.
Because I like interacting with y'all because if that young lady didn't say donuts, bro, my list wouldn't have been real. It would have been a fake list.
Change the course of our very top 5 lists. So let us know if you like the live format or if you like the standard format that we had previously. All right. Other than that, yeah, check out Josh's content. Check out the Blue Peas crew. That's all we've got. I am a happily married man, a humble father of 4. He is J.E. Slim Rev, happily married as well. We're the Good Guys Podcast. And we're out.
And we're only good because he's good. See you next time.
We're out.